I've generated 32,000 inbound leads on LinkedIn, booked 5,000 sales calls. I've helped 1,500 small business owners, and our clients right now do $172 million a year. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through how to go viral on LinkedIn and generate thousands of leads for your business. This is one post that I did, that I created. This was 3 weeks ago. I got 10,048 comments on LinkedIn, which is absolutely wild. What I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through step by step. This is our software platform that we've got for our clients exclusively. We actually track our top clients' posts and we go, last 7 days all time. So I'm going to walk through step by step and analyze my actual clients' posts and show you which part of them actually made them go viral, which is really, really cool. And a lot of them use this ultimate LinkedIn analysis kit that we've actually given them. It's a 40-page kind of prompt on how to go viral on LinkedIn using the 5 different viral types, which is pretty cool as well. So let's get into it. So the first thing I want to share before we talk about viral content is what matters with content the most. So many people, there's so much shit content out there on LinkedIn, especially, and just in general. So the thing I want to talk about first is, why is LinkedIn the best platform to produce content right now? Why is it? So you remember at school how you used to do those running races? So you'd race against people. There'd be the 50 meter, the 100 meter running race, or you'd maybe do cross country where you do a long distance run. So when you're trying to compete on Instagram or TikTok, it's as if you're joining a running race and you're in year 4, but you're doing the year 6 running race with all the bigger kids and you're trying to run against them, and there's heaps of bigger kids, right? A lot of competition, really hard to do. What LinkedIn's is, imagine you're in year 6 as a kid in school and you're competing against the year 2 kids. That's the difference between LinkedIn. The reason nobody actually uses LinkedIn, right? Because the platform, the user interface, is so shit that people don't want to use it. And that's why it's the best place to actually win. That's how my clients get such good results and how I've generated so many leads on the platform. It's why it's the best, because when you go to Instagram and TikTok and stuff, the quality of the video there is amazing. LinkedIn's not even a video platform. It's a text platform. Video goes to shit on the platform. So it's you're competing against people when no one's playing the game. And that's where you want to play. That's why LinkedIn's so good. So let's quickly go through now. Okay, why is LinkedIn so good? Let's go through a couple of these posts and I'll just talk about how they went viral. So I'll take one of my client Keenan's posts, right? So Keenan started working with him while he's doing a full-time job, probably about 1.5 years ago now. And this is a post from about 1 year ago. This is what's called a lead magnet post. So it's one of the viral post types that I get people to do. This one got 10,585 comments, right? I'll walk you through how. I remember Keenan messaging me afterwards saying, dude, I booked 35 inbound meetings from this one lead magnet. And after he posted it, he actually stopped posting for 6 months because he had so many leads because he got one of them. So let's talk through what matters, right? So the first thing I want to share with you really, really quickly is the thing that matters the most on LinkedIn is the hook. So when I go here, right? Whenever you're scrolling past content on LinkedIn, you can always see the first 3 lines, then the visual hook. That's all you get to see. So let's look at it pull it out on your mobile phone, because most people use LinkedIn on their mobile phone, right? And I'll put this to the camera. So imagine you're seeing this. This is what you see. So Garrett, that's another one of my clients there. So imagine you see this, right? Scroll through. This is all that you're seeing, right? All that you see is the first couple of lines, and then you see the visual hook if there's a visual hook. So what matters the most on LinkedIn is you get those first couple of lines absolutely banger, and then you have a visual hook that backs it up so it stops the scroll. All you're trying to do is stop people from scrolling, and then click that ... more button. You see this button here? ... more. The only objective of your post is to get someone to click that. Because once they read the first couple of lines, if they're intrigued, they'll then continue reading. So if I go to Keenan's post over here, right? He goes, I spent 72 hours breaking down a $1.2 billion sales funnel. Athletic Greens receive this many monthly visitors, so how do they do it? So he's not even talking about case studies or his own client wins or I built this. He's just analyzed Athletic Greens, right? That's all he did. And so he's used, really big numbers, Athletic Greens, which everyone knows about, and he just wrote the post really short and succinct. And then he's like, okay, I actually broke down how they've done it in their whole entire sales funnel. So he took this, put it in a Figma file, really, really easy for him to do. Didn't even take him that long. And he's like, do you want it? Comment, I think that's an apple or health below, and he'll send it to you. And he got 10,585 comments. Not only that, is he got heaps of people just DMing him saying, hey dude, can we book a meeting with you? Because there's so much social clout, you know what I mean? From that, he also got people go through his profile, immediately book meetings with him, and later on, he's had leads forever, right? Because if you get 10,000 comments, that's 10,000 people saying, hey, I want your thing, right? And obviously not all of them are going to be his ideal clients, but a certain percentage will be, and it gives him a warm way to have a conversation. So I thought this was a really good post to show first around what he did. Josh Lohman's another one. This was another really good lead magnet. So Josh chatted to Keenan and actually copied Keenan's format. So Josh was like, I spent the last 4 weeks breaking down a world famous $19.2 billion marketing funnel, Stripe. Used the same thing, and he got 10,195 comments, which is epic. But you can see here, the visual of it looks really good. He's even put his face there, which is hilarious. Josh is such a funny guy. We actually helped him grow his agency from 1.8 to $4.5 million a month using LinkedIn organic only, which is really, really cool. But like you can see, like I spent the last 4 weeks breaking down a world famous funnel, Stripe. Stripe went from $0 to $20 billion in revenue in just 11 years. Then he's got the photo of Stripe. It looks like a really juicy photo, and he gets people to comment. And then they've commented, and he's just replied them back saying, here you go. And he just gave it to them directly. But this booked Josh so many meetings off the back of it. It's like lead magnet posts right now on LinkedIn are one of the post types that are just absolutely overpowered. If you're from a gaming sense, you come from a gaming background, you just call them OP, which is really funny. I remember OP. Now let's go to a couple other ones, right? Jeremiah. I haven't even seen this post. So Jeremiah, agree. Wow, I just went for people, agree. So hire people who are kind, honest, and have a strong work ethic. Don't sell only for education and experience. So the reason why this post went viral, right, is because 99% of people on the LinkedIn platform are on LinkedIn scrolling while they're in the toilet after they just had their coffee at work at 9:15 on Monday morning, and they can't open TikTok because it'll make noise, and they'll sit in the stall next to the other person, so they scroll through LinkedIn because it makes them feel smart, or they're on the bus or whatever. And so the reason why this one hit it off is because Jeremiah very much targeted a target market of people who are like, you know, who want to be respected for their work. And it's just every single person on LinkedIn. So that's why that one went viral, right? Now, let's not go for some bigger viral ones. Let's go for some smaller ones as well. And so we can talk through what worked here. So let's go, we'll pull up Chris Payne's post, right? So Chris Payne, he's a sales coach. Work with him and his team on the call. So he goes here. So he's not even posting in English. I've got a lot of clients who don't even post in English. A meeting with someone who has decision-making power, a seller who doesn't care to qualify, lost hours do not come back, right? And so he's got that here, and he's obviously used the Titanic there, which is like fucking funny as. And so then he's gone viral here. So what's worked? He's talked about here, you know, a meeting with someone who has no decision-making power, plus a seller who doesn't dare to qualify, lost hours that do not come back. So he's just talking about typical sales stuff, but he's used the image here, which is overlaid with Chris Payne, which has been really, really funny. So he's taken a lot of the time what you want to do to make stuff go viral is you don't have to create things yourself, right? You can do what, you know, say Josh did or what Keenan did is you borrow other people's credibility, right? You borrow the credibility of Athletic Greens, or Chris has borrowed the credibility of the Titanic here, right? That's literally what he's done. So let's look at another one, right? I won't do mine. I'm up here as well. Matt, he's a photographer actually. I haven't actually seen this post. Matt, if one Kiwi kid saw our proposal and realized they deserve love too, it was worth everything. I didn't just propose at Pride. We made a promise. Oh man, that's awesome. I never even saw this. I got to tell him congratulations. That's so good. So obviously here, Matt's sharing something personal about his life as well, and that's going to get boatloads of people engaging on his content. Now, a lot of people think, why am I going to post personal stuff? How's that going to get me leads? Dude, posting personal things makes you a human. Everyone on LinkedIn is a corporate robot. Like seriously, like no one speaks like a human. When Matt posts this about himself, other people are going to see him like, dude, so happy you got engaged, man. This is amazing. And they're going to like talk to him like a real human. So all of these 673 people that have liked his post, when he uses our software to find, okay, who are the best people for him to talk to, he can easily start a conversation. Hey, thanks so much for liking my post. It was such an amazing day, whatever. And the person will be like, oh my God, so amazing. I'm so congrats for you as well, blah, blah, blah. Like it's just such a nice thing. Like I've actually been not coaching my brother, but like getting my brother to post, and he started posting, and he's actually in a job, right? But he's in a sales role. He posted this the other week, right? So me and my brother used to own a cafe, right? When I was 20, my brother and I opened and ran one of Sydney's top rated cafes. So he's pasted this, Put photos of our cafe. That's him, that's me, but in the back of the coffee machine. He just talked about our experience owning a cafe. He booked a lead with one of Australia's biggest banks, like by doing this, because the person saw the post and was like, "Oh man, this Dan guy looks good." And Dan's like, "Oh yeah, dude, you're in this department of this thing." And the guy's like, "Oh yeah, I am actually." And then he's like, "Oh, do you want to catch up for a coffee?" And the guy's like, "Yeah," because my brother works in ad tech and he works with larger organizations. Like a lot of people think that like don't post personal stuff. It's like you do want to post personal stuff because it makes you a human, and people want to do business with other people that are humans. Now let's go through another couple of these. Give me one sec. Last 7 days. So let's go to Moore. So Moore's a sales coach. How did his one go? I fell for the greatest sales trick yesterday. My wife and I went to get a couple's massage, and he talks about his massage experience. Like totally random, but like gets him engagement. You know, like it's such a cool, awesome post. Let's look at, say, Dennis's post here. I'm just picking random ones. All right. So what was Dennis on? Dennis posts in German. We actually were able to help Dennis make over $1 million a year now, like euros, which is like 80,000 euros a month or whatever. It's crazy. Totally changed how he's done business. So he says, I've analyzed this many LinkedIn profiles. Here's my slogan and banner GPT. Leave a comment, slogan, and I'll send you the link in the DMs. So he's got this. He's literally got him pointing to the GPT. Just looks so funny there. And then it's like comments under here, and he's got all these comments. Dennis booked. Like I remember one time he got on a call and he's like, "Dude, thanks, Matt. You absolutely changed my life with LinkedIn. Like my wife and I are the only ones in the business, and we made the other time when he came on a couple months back, he was like, we made 65,000 euros that month, and I was like, fuck, that's sick, so sick, dude. But like, this is why LinkedIn's so good. So like, these are a couple of viral posts, but how you really analyze LinkedIn, just to wrap it up, is like, go through your phone, and you really need to see, okay, what's the visual hook, and what are the first 3 lines? What does it actually look like? Let me try and get this in the middle. Oh, the camera's so far away, right? That's how you actually make good LinkedIn content, and you make viral content as well. Now, if you've stayed to the end of the video, I've got a little surprise for you. I'm going to give you access for free to my lead magnet playbook. Just look in the description of the thing below. What this is this is the exact playbook that I think it was Josh and Keenan. See these lead magnets here? Josh and Keenan, both of them used the lead magnet playbook literally to run through and create lead magnets on LinkedIn. So they use this playbook, all the images. We've even got templates in here and everything in a GPT that writes it for you. You can have it absolutely for free. And if you get value and you start generating leads, come work with me in the 7-Figure Creators Program. We'd love to have you here. If not, guys, I hope you have an awesome day. Like and subscribe. I think that's what they say on YouTube. Catch ya.